those things had barrier. Yo, right into a game. Let's go. Hey, yo, Andre, how you doing, man? Great Torp. Shout out to Great Torp, my Mechabuzz podcast host, really, co-host host. Kill them, Vibu. I'm in this tournament for us. Oh, training spec. You know what this looks like? Looks like I'm gonna bite him. This guy, he may as well be called the Hound Master. He doesn't bring just hounds. He really brings strong hounds. All right. All right. I'm gonna do, I don't like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm actually gonna go like this. I like this a little bit better. Actually, I like this a little bit better. I like this a lot better. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Let's go with that. Move this back too. Move this back too as well. Okay. Okay, well, we have a nice hound engage. We have a nice hound engage, guys. It's what we care about. We want hounds to be good. We want the hounds to be hounding. We even have crawlers crawlering on the right side of the board over there. Pretty sick. They took down a sledge. The Sabertooth stole that marksman kill. Not cool. But he'll get the round for us, so we can't fire him, even though he's an ass. How could you steal some hounds kill like that? Okay, we got Rhino, Void, 2 Void Eyes, not bad. The Stormcaller is not bad either. A Stormcaller in the middle right now would be incredibly annoying. I could get so many good shots. Because the line doesn't really move very much. And as long as I control the crawlers here on the right again with maybe another Hound so the Stormcaller doesn't get killed by them, we would be great. Rhino is always so tempting though. A Rhino could kill all of this as long as it's not compromised. Let's just go ahead and do this. Let's get serious. We'll get a Rhino. We'll get a Rhino. We'll get a Rhino. Oh, shit. No, it's too early. I want to actually. Oh, fuck, do I? You know what? Maybe I do. Hold on. Let's fucking do it. Here, I'm gonna pull this guy 2 off the. I'm gonna pull him 2 off the line. All right, I'm gonna put this dude 2 off the line as well, right there. And this Rhino here is gonna be 2 off the line. We're gonna have right side getting a run down. Okay. Let's do it, Rhinos. Let's do it, Rhinos. Kill your way out of those crawlers. Don't you dare die on me. Oof. He died. But it's okay. See, oh, yes, keep that saber alive. Good. Good. Oh my god, these rhinos are doing it. Oh. Those rhinos are... They're... Oh my, Zerk rhino. Shield airdrop's also pretty nasty. I'll take the Zerk Rhino. Fuck it. I'll get one more here. I'll get a crawler pack. I'll get a crawler pack. Remember how I said this was a hound game? Do this. Just give this guy level 2 particularly on the top. And then this side gets a rhino that comes behind my pound push. Okay. We got double shot sabers and an arc light over here. Yeah, brutal. We need to get some hounds over there. Need to get some hounds to support that big rhino push. We already have crawlers supporting it, which is great. We need some hounds. Oh my god. Almost got the tower. Super heavy armor. Put it on this guy. We're committing super hard to trying to keep this dude alive. Let's get 3 hounds. Get 1 hound here. Get 1 hound here. And get a hound like right here. And we'll give my hounds range. No, not really. That's not really making me happy. This is kind of a that's a no good upgrade right there. I think we just give our I really think it probably has to be this rhino up here. I'm almost wanting to give him mechanical rage first, but if I give him double shot, he has a much higher chance. Or armor. Like, all rhinos have a higher chance to not die so fast, and we could follow it up with coating as the hounds cover them. It's probably for the best. Oh, I guess I'll also level the saber. We can get rid of the barrier here, if I do that. This rhino is a fucking beast, bro. Did he take elite hacker? He did not, thank god. Sucks that the hounds can't hit anything right now. Yeah, the barrier is going to be pretty annoying. That was a nice addition for him currently. Rhino can get in, but Hound cannot. Hound struggle. Alright, I'm actually gonna do 3 Phoenix. I'm gonna do 3 Phoenix. I'm gonna put a Phoenix between the rhinos and the hounds. And I'll put the other Phoenix over here. So sad my rhinos aren't leveling yet. I do think at this point I kind of want to just like run him down. With chaff. I kind of want to just like get on top of him. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a loose formation here. And I think I'm going to try to help out. I think I'll help. I'll do the device rhino, it's fine. Get move speed for everybody, I think, too. Okay, those Phoenix are going to have kind of a rough time. Yeah, that barrier is absolutely breaking everything, which really sucks. I'm glad it's dead now, but it's been totally fucking us over pretty hard. I'm vulnerable to a rhino drop. Probably should respect that. Let's get advanced power systems. Let's get 2 more Phoenix that don't let me break to a rhino drop. I don't want to somehow die to this. Let's get quantum reassembly on all my Phoenix. I would say let's get charge shot. I mean, I guess we can. We could get charge shot. I could just like instantly burst this Wraith out. And let's use our last deployment as a crawler pack that goes... Or no, maybe a wasp pack actually that just goes here. It'll die pretty fast to the Wraith either way, but at least this way it doesn't also get killed by arc lights. I just need like a second for these Phoenix to actually be able to shoot before they're dead. Alright, I'll get HP. I guess I'll get damage as well. Yeah, our upgrades right now are lacking severely. And I'll just get more speed. Do it again. I'll try to... I don't need to missile that shit out. It's okay. We'll see how it goes. Oh, the Wraith is almost dead! Oh, it's dead. Oh, hell yeah, it's working. I'm dead. I lost. GG. Oh god, dude, the fucking rhinos! They didn't get it done. No, bro. My S tier. Yeah, double shot saber right away definitely made it less appealing. Also, That Rhino drop was too early. That was like 2 rounds too early. Having to go Rhinos like when I only have 2 hounds. It's rough. It's rough. The Rhino heavy into Saber spec for double shot Saber has instantly got me into such a good spot. Yeah, I wanted to Rhino really hard. I wanted to make it work. But it was definitely difficult. Thought you would have gotten early mobile beacon. I wanted to get an early mobile beacon, but it's expensive. I think the problem with that build actually isn't what specs and units were on the board. I think that it's the Rhino drop happened too early, and I just physically couldn't afford anything. I couldn't afford anything. I could barely even make my units. Like, I didn't have upgrades on half of my army. I had armor on Rhino and I had charge shot on Phoenix, and that was it. I got loose formation on Crawler too. But I had no hound upgrades either, and hounds not being able to support Rhinos also feels so bad. The hound's just sitting there. Also, Rindash, the bubbles you put down, I honestly think those were so good for you. That was so annoying for me. The hounds are like doing literally nothing, and the Rhinos are in there just smashing Fang's heads in one at a time. Yeah, it was nice. It was a good game. When he said he watched your stream, he meant he was watching your stream during the game. Yeah, I'm sure. I really expected Lightning Storm, so that's why I had put 3, but it worked. Yeah, GG, dude. And obviously, don't take what he just said serious. He's totally joking. I don't actually think you were watching my stream. But GG, dude. GG. How do Fortress air missiles work? They target the, whatever air is within radius, and it's 180 meters. 180 meters, okay? So 180 meters is like, if we're looking at the fortress, right? It reaches out probably like that far. Like, 180 is definitely respectable. It's not very, very light. Like you can see right here, the fortress stack range here is 115 and it just reaches that far. So 180 is probably more like up here again. So anything that comes in that range of a fortress, it shoots its missiles in a barrage that go like, ding, 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 like they shoot like slightly like from one angle to the next. Like a little sprinkler system going off. And it's where the target was when they shot. So if your target is fast, it works just like a Stormcaller. So if the target's fast and it's small, like a Phoenix, it can dodge it. But if you can make the unit stop moving and shoot at something as your missiles shoot at it, it doesn't move anymore, and then it gets hit by all the missiles and can easily die. So if you're having a hard time connecting and there's a weird hiccup happening when your fortresses are missing every single engage, maybe try putting like a crawler pack or something slightly forward so that the Phoenix don't move while you're shooting. Or if you're shooting too early, as long as you can dictate or say like, oh, if I wait until the second shot goes off to kill the Phoenix, then it's okay. You know, if it's just like 1 or 2 Phoenix, that could be fine. But if the guy has like 10 Phoenix or some shit, or like 14 Phoenix, if he's got mass Phoenix and you're missing your first volley, then you probably want to make sure you're not missing your first volley, because it's more crucial to not miss every shot there. You just gotta weigh how impactful it is if you miss or don't miss, because sometimes it doesn't matter if you don't miss your first shot. You'll kill it on your second shot when it, because sometimes like you can't necessarily put chaff in the front because it'll die to whatever chaff clear they have really fast. You know what I mean? Like that can totally happen too. But yeah, as long as the unit's not moving, it won't miss. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna get myself another drink and refill my water. But thank you for watching. I still have the rest of the tournament to play. Rhinos didn't get it done for us in game 1, but it's okay. But I'll be back. Thank you, and see you in a second. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm back. I am back. Vibe, how's the meching? Yeah, it's fun. It's good. I'm currently in a phase of making some guide content. Overall. But I'm still trying to overall have fun with the game too. I don't want it to be like rigid. So just, you know, just having fun. Just forcing weird scenarios sometimes as well. But overall, having a good time. Hound's the best unit? Yeah, Hounds are fun. Hounds are definitely a fun unit. You know what they are the best at for real? They're the best at pushing chaff backwards. They're really good at aggression. I love a good Hound. But best unit in the game, yeah, maybe, probably, yeah. Maybe. I do love hounds though. Hounds are so sick. This mountain, dude. I actually love how powerful a mountain can feel if your opponent doesn't have enough, like, single target damage. It's such a beast. There's so many games but it's such an investment too. You played Cats today from StarCraft? Nice. How'd that go? You're talking about you played him in Mechabellum? You're at 1K MMR? Nice, dude. Yeah, he just started playing himself. I'm happy to see more friends of mine from StarCraft that, you know, it's always fun to see familiar faces. Cats is honestly a very... Cats is someone who's he's very intelligent, and if he plays the game for a long time, he'll definitely come up with some weird shit. That's, you know, it just like, it'll be very powerful, but very obscure at the same time. He has a very like creative strategy thinking mind. I was teammates with him forever. This is your first week. He's been playing for 6 days. Nice. Well, welcome to the game, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Welcome in. It's a fun game. Ultralisk drop harass. Yeah. The melters are melting. The melters are melting. I actually really like EMP barrage from when a melting point fires that shit out. It is nice. Dude, we're watching Captain kill it. This is some rhino on rhino action as well. One of them has yeah, the blitz, dude. The blitz. It's kind of cool. When all the crawlers are dead and the final blitz explodes everything, the replicate spawns new ones out of the exploding rhino's body. So run for the tower. Very weird looking fight. All right, Bars. Round 2 is going to start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes for round 2. Just looking and seeing who's all in it. A lot of people are playing it that I recognize. Alright guys, well, I think I like my roster. I think I like it. Oh, I like my War Factory. Do I love it? It's very experimental. I don't know how much I love this War Factory, to be honest, compared to the other one. What up, Lapaco? Good luck, dude. Good luck. Good luck yourself. I'll leave the War Factory. I don't think I use the War Factory nearly as much, though, with production factories. It's just so expensive. I don't know how much I love it. I do like my mountain overall. Also, now that I will say one thing about the smoke bomb on this unit, I feel like also now that smoke bombs can be cleared by Hound's sprinkler system, I feel like this cooldown should be way faster. I feel like this cooldown should be like 25 seconds or something. Because you can just sprinkler system out the first smoke bomb anyways, like every time. If you want to, or if they run that tech. I never build mountain. I feel Abyss or War Factory has been better. I do build mountain. I would say I build mountain like probably 1 in 10 games, roughly. I don't do it like every game for sure, but I think it definitely has. It's a wonderful tank if you need a tank in a situation, and its damage is very respectable. I actually used it to kill Abyss one time when all I ran was efficient maintenance and aerial spec, and it looked at the Abyss and it just annihilated it. It hits for air pretty hard when it only has air spec and not siege and shit. Yeah, we'll do aerial spec. Hound Stormcaller. Hound Stormcaller. I'll do 2 callers like this. I'll do a Hound squad here, a Hound squad here, a Hound squad here. Do another Stormcaller like here. Doggos! Yep, we got that doggo start again. Actually, put these forward. Two crawlers like this. And now the Stormcaller bait the missiles, and also both my hounds are protected from different angles on not being able to be targeted by a missile device. So it directly protects my crawlers by being stacked up the hound's butt like that. Just the paralyzed won't be too bad, just because like most of his units are dead now. Yeah, not bad though. Not bad for our first round of the board. The rookie tourney got bugged out, and I'm sad about it. Apparently there was a hacker named Twisty in there. How, someone hacking in the shit? Somebody's hacking? I think I'm gonna add 2 arc lights. I'm gonna add an arc light like right up here. Do you use recommended formations ever? No, I never do. I never even use, I don't even actually know where the formation button is on the screen. That's how often I don't use it. I think using it's totally fine, but I'm definitely like, I'm kind of OCD with how I want shit, so I change it every round or every game almost, depending on what I see. All right, I'm gonna do really aggressive arc lights. I want to like force reactions here, and then I'm gonna sell these. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I'm also gonna get Phoenix, because I am aerial specialist, and I don't have any form of air DPS. I want a DP. It's also just purely DPS, period. So I'm okay with this. Alright, so he did a surprise attack on our left side with Fire Badger, and then he flanked my bottom right with Crawler. But we survived the round just because I have air. Can you ask your opponent if Shady's back again? Guess who's back? Back again. Here you go. He's not gonna have any idea what the fuck that question even is, but I did it for you. I feel like it also maybe makes me, I don't know. Just saying it so randomly. Also, when I went around, I feel like so many people could be buttered by that so hard. Advanced power. Advanced power is just really nice in general. I do need to get something that can deal with bottom right. I also need to get something that can deal with this. I'll take advanced power just because we're being really aggressive. I'll get a crawler pack here. I'll get another crawler pack here. And I'll get another crawler pack here, guys. Tons of crawlers. Tons and tons of crawlers. Level up that Phoenix. The reason why is because he might underground throughout the center or the left, and I don't want to lose either tower while I'm busy on a crawler pack. I feel like that crawler pack actually made me have to build more than I wanted in terms of chaff. You kind of looked semi-retarded writing that. Me? Thank you. I don't love an absorb mod at all for my board. The targeting system is like way too expensive. It's very expensive right now. It's so expensive. It's pricey, boy. Here, let's just do this. I'll take the absorb mod. I'll actually get myself my own tank. Our left side really is like breaking too easy. I actually will also get range, and I'll get myself 2 more hounds on the right side. Yeah, I think this overall's fine. We have... Oh, okay. There's some Typhoon action in my face. That's some heat, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna make this feel less appealing for him. I'm gonna do a giant spec, efficient giant spec. I am giant spec as well, or I'm aerial spec, sorry. I'm gonna do 2 Raidens here. I'm actually just gonna like pressure the Raidens, pressure him right away on the front right side here. I'm gonna just smash into the Raidens pretty quickly. Let's sell off that arc light. I'll get myself another crawler. That just buys me like a second to shoot him before my hounds get shot in, like right off the bat. And we should be fine. There's a lot of Typhoons here. Okay, we gotta get like a tank so that I can't be overwhelmed by crawlers now. He also lit me on fire on the left side with oil. Okay, I mean, I love Marksman on the left side. I feel like Marksman on the left side fixes that board over there entirely. I think a tank on the right side fixes this board. There's no tanks here that I really like. So I'm just going to send the Marksman here, like this. Marksman will definitely be able to fix this situation, especially with the Wasp. I'm going to get myself... I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do just like a saber. Maybe get another hound. Put him here. Get rid of the chaff. Get like a saber tooth as well. That goes... No, maybe like one more chaff squad and get a saber. I just want something that can tank again. Put a saber like right there. The saber will drive forward. I'll give hounds mechanical rage, I think, too. I need to get something here to guard this in a second. It's okay though. For now, it's fine. Alright, there's a boat there now. So there's even more investment going on now. There's jump drive overlords that are pushing my tower very quickly. How does one decide between more units and upgrading units? Really, what you like compositionally, what you're trying to go for and what you think you need. This game has a variety of units, and there's a lot of units that can counter each other. And again, some units can be countered by other units based on what upgrades are active on your units and theirs. Not every single time will something always counter the other thing, because upgrades can change this if you do or don't run it. So what you're doing a lot of times is you're like looking right at what they have and trying to decide what do you think seems threatening here and what do you have as answers to that with your units and what you're running. So sometimes like units don't make sense to upgrade anymore because like the board state no longer really supports them. Like they're just a wasted investment. And sometimes you can turn the board into a situation where you can have things scale into a position where they can win pretty hard. Alright, I'm going to do an absorb mod. I'm going to put it on this guy. I'm going to upgrade my saber and my hounds. He's got an arc light in the corner. Still. Here, I'm just going to put a missile device here, dude. Kill that shit immediately. I'm going to get a mobile beacon. And I'm going to beacon back like a lot of this. I'm going to sell this off. I'm going to give my Phoenix range. I'll just take like 2 more Phoenix, put them here, and I'll upgrade this tower 2 times and get damage for everybody. So much fire on my left side, so many times. Fire, 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 fire. Okay, lightning storm is kind of scary. He could jump drive his boats and put them over here and like invest into this round on that side. It's very possible. The lightning storm is so expensive. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip. I think I'm going to put a barrier like right there and like right there. I think I'm going to sell that Stormcaller. I'm going to level this tower again. Level my Phoenix. Put a missile here. Move this shit back again. Yeah, we have like really bad clear at the moment. I'm gonna get 2 more of these bad boys right here. I'll get 2 levels on my other tower, get range, get HP for everybody. Yeah, he jump drived, so you know he's switching towers. Yeah, we need some like Mustang or something. I just need to kill the Wasp as well. But I think we're dead. Or are we? It's so close. No, actually survive. I think I'm gonna do... I think I just want to like get rid of his units so fucking fast, honestly. Like there's just too much crap here. And I just want to have like more coverage of faster areas on the board. And I think we're gonna give ourselves also Mustangs again, like I was saying. I really want to make sure I can not allow like Mothership to be a problem and also help kill these Overlords over time. I think we already have a lot of DPS in the form of Phoenix, so I think I'm just going to get baseline Mustangs. I'm going to sell that. Upgrade these dudes. I'm going to move this Hound Squad back like that. We are going to get probably nuked with fire right now. Oil. Nuke him back. Well, I mean, yeah, I wasn't sure how low he's gonna put it, but no, either way, it's whatever. Now he's got Mothership. Our Mustangs are gonna help a lot at killing the Wasp. Alright, boys, we're alive again. If he javelins me, I think my high-level Phoenix is probably the scariest target. Maybe he javelins me and goes for my lower-level tower and goes here again. Maybe that's what he does. I think I'm just going to send it, and I'm going to put a javelin, like, right here. And I'm going to attempt to knock out his Fire Badger, and also I... Exactly. Yeah, we could put it here. He hasn't gone here yet, and there's a lot of juicy tarantulas he might try to kill. Maybe he puts it, like, right there. Level up the Mustangs and the, Mustangs and the Phoenix for sure. Let's level up my other tower again. Let's get range for everybody. Okay. Throw a missile at this again. I'm actually just gonna do an elite recruit of more Mustangs again, honestly. Oh, I didn't hit anything. Oh my god, it's another round. Okay. I don't really feel like I need more anti-air, like, outside of what I already have, honestly. I think I'm gonna take the Vulcan. And I'm gonna level up my Phoenix. I'll level my Mustang. I'll get the Vulcan over here. I'll give this thing range. I'm gonna give myself one more time. This is gonna be a Mustang-focused game here. I'm gonna give myself a tower level, resupply, get range. And send it with this. Protect the Mustangs at all costs. Protect the Mustangs. Yeah, I feel like I already have a lot of DPS. So... Oh, range. Give everybody range. Level the Mustangs. Get these guys juicing. Level the Phoenix. Get these guys juicing. I'm gonna make sure this tower is also level 5. We're not breaking. No breaks. No breaks, guys. I'm actually gonna sell off that Sabertooth, put that device on my big fat Super Vulcan on the other side. And I think I'm gonna give myself 2 more Vulcans here. And just here. That can just like stay alive and kill the chaff. And hopefully get my Mustangs through it as much as possible. Get range for everybody. Yeah, we have a Vulcan, like, between or behind all the towers. These towers are both level 5, so they're strong as shit. There's no spells this round. I'll do a health upgrade, especially for my big fat Vulcan on the left side. And... I don't really want anyone moving too much out of their position. I'm just gonna have like... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't really need a mobile. Yeah, I can tell this Vulcan to like mobile there. Just get him in position faster. Do a barrier like over here. Okay. He switched sides. That tower's level 5 over there too. Here we go, guys. Here comes death. Nice. Mustangs, baby. GG. Nice, dude. Yeah, that board got really, really weird for a little bit. It got really weird for a little bit, which just kind of went into this like black hole of Mustangs. But I feel like it made sense because I feel like the build was just constantly Overlords jump driving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And they also produce Wasps. So like if I make Phoenix somewhere and then Wasp are all in my face, I can't shoot anything anyways. But we have some Phoenix that whenever they actually do hit an Overlord, they hit pretty hard. Vibe's about to make an incredible comeback. Will he succeed? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Next round starting. Or it ended, so now we're in that 3-minute grace period. Calculated getting down to 84 health to lure him into a false sense of security. Sometimes we gotta do. So you gotta make it. You gotta get it crazy. Gotta get everyone excited for some Mustangs. Never wanted Mustangs to perform so much in your life. That's the kind of Mustangs we're looking for. Vulcans are your favorite unit in the game? I think Vulcan is... My opinion on Vulcan is I like it, but I also hate it at the same time. When I first played this game, Vulcan had like a... I swear, it was like a 75 or like 80% of my games would be Vulcans. So many people would just make Vulcans. And it would always be like the same thing, like Vulcan Marksman, Vulcan Marksman, Vulcan Marksman, Vulcan Marksman. It was so overused. And I started hating Vulcan just because it was like repetitive. But nowadays, I don't think it's nearly like that at all. Like you still see Vulcan Marksman or just Vulcan stuff in general every now and again, but it's not like 3 out of every 4 games you play. So I do like Vulcans as well. I think they're really interesting when they enter the board sometimes, but I always have that hatred for them still. But they did good there. I really needed them to kill the crawlers there, and they actually did a pretty good job. Surviving until the crawlers were dead. I can't get into Vulcan Marksman this meta very often with the burst Farseers. I see. I actually have no... That's, you know, that's like news to me right there. I haven't actually... I don't personally go Vulcan Marksman a whole lot myself. A lot of times when I do go Marksman anyways, I'm going Assault mode. I haven't really taken Assault mode off my bar in a while. It's possible that I could be your next opponent. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go, Park. You want to fight my rhinos, dude? You want to fight my rhinos? My rhinos are coming. You trying to put a rhino PTSD on me? Yeah. I want you to rethink your whole upgrade loadout because rhino exists. You're like, oh, well, now I got to prepare for these things. These are very powerful rhinos. That's what I want you to think. Yeah, I saw I'm not your opponent. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Maybe, hey, if you don't want to, you don't have to close the stream now since you're not my opponent. I'll give you some inspiration. Let me inspire you. I'll be the bard for your game. I want you to hate. I want you to hate Animal Planet after I play rhinos. Yeah. I might actually play Sledge this game. Cost Control Sledge is one of my favorites. Still has its place. Okay, he's the supply specialist, but I'm the super supply specialist. The cost control specialist. So we also need to really stack our damage. We don't really do any damage here. We need to kill these sabers somehow. So let's overwhelm one of them. We could use arc lights as like DPS as well this game, we could also just do like Arclight range charge shot. That always is possible too, because I don't actually run armor piercing bullets. But I don't really necessarily want to do that because I am going to probably end up making a bit more sledge heavy of a comp. Okay, let's get a Fang to start. And let's get one more sledge over here. I want this sledge to like aggro the majority of the right side before the tower gets hit. And then, you know, we just have a lot of bodies. Actually, do I want that? No, I don't really want that. I take it back. I don't want that. What I actually want is I want a little bit of DPS, to be honest. Yeah, I really need DPS, and I want it to be safe DPS, so I'm going to use the marksman again, so it cannot run in and die right away. I really need to be able to kill the sabers, or otherwise they're just going to kill all my sledges. And if I'm surprised he took a saber himself. He just took the one unit, so he only used one deployment this round. But I mean, it's strong, right? I'm so glad I added DPS, because if I had no DPS, I would definitely be dead right now. I still might die. It really depends on my paralyze, how it all lines up. Oh. Almost. Okay, subsidized Stormcaller is an opportunity. It's a little annoying. It's very tempting because he has really bad army versus Stormcaller right now, and he could turn on anti-missile, but I mean, I also could subset with this. I don't know. It's tempting, but at the same time, it's really not. The shield airdrop isn't super tempting either, just because sabers kind of smash barriers. I don't really know if I want mass-produced sandworms against sabers. I feel like that's not going to feel good. I'll just do a shield airdrop, it's fine. The shield that keeps repaying for itself is fine. Let's get... I will actually get... I'm not going to subsidize the Stormcallers, but I will get some Stormcallers anyways, because I'm going to sell them. And I don't actually have to spend anything on these anyways, if I'm not going to actually upgrade them. It's all an illusion of investment. It's an illusion. It's all an illusion. I'm gonna get one more marksman. Yeah, I'm gonna sell these. I really hope to force anti-missile. The second I see it, I'm selling these. That's all it really is. I'm essentially trying to kill the sabers instead of trying to tank them with chaff. Because there's an opportunity as well to level my marksman this way. Okay. He took advanced shield device. It's an illusion. It's all an illusion. Phoenix probably the best. Sandworm gonna get crushed again. Void Eye also not bad, but I think Phoenix again is just like the best choice here. His only anti right now is Fang, so if he doesn't take a Phoenix himself, it's going to be rough. Like, we should also definitely take some crawlers. Also, a Phoenix would shut down any of these other choices. If the Phoenix meets the Sandworm, the worm's dead. It's going to die so fast. It's really high DPS. We'll put it on the majority of where my left stuff is, where my chaff... This is like my chaff clear, so the worm being in front of this would be annoying for me. Let's go ahead and get a crawler pack. Of a 3 of a kind crawler pack. I'll get a crawler pack here. I'll get a crawler pack here. I'll get a crawler pack here. I don't want them to go out too fast. I'm debating what units I want to really invest into right now. Do I want to invest into my marksman for real? Do I want to invest in my arc lights? Do I want to invest in my sledge? What build am I going to go for here? Am I actually doing mass-produced sledge, guys? Fuck. I think I'm going to get a damage upgrade, and I'm not going to upgrade anybody else. I'm not just using the money on a barrier or anything. I think I'm just going to allow myself to see what he spins on. And the next round we can make fangs in the front. I don't want crawlers in the front because they'll go in and die too fast. Fangs in the front would be better. So we got anti-missile out of him. So just go ahead and sell. We'll go ahead and sell. Yeah, I think with this, we'll probably just go into Sledgehammer, honestly. To be honest, one thing I should have probably thought about, which would have also made this nice, since I did actually make Stormcaller, if I were to keep them, I could get EMP on my sledge. I could just get range EMP on sledge and have Stormcallers no longer getting anti-missiled out. But I'm not actually going to keep the Storms, even though they're doing great. But because anti-missile already exists, so if he makes more of it, it's going to do nothing. It's going to do nothing. He took the Void Eye. Here, I'll do advanced HP. I'll make my sledges really, really strong, because again, we're going to start going sledge now. Look at this, guys. Get a Fang. One Fang here. And level the marksman. They all leveled, which is wonderful. Let's get an HP upgrade as well. My sledges are much stronger than before. We're not going to really tank through his Sabertooth at all, but we'll be getting range and stuff soon on my sledge. I'll actually invest into them more. I am a little afraid that he missile devices me on the right as well. Let's just do this. Just undo a few upgrades here really fast. I want to get 2 Fangs actually. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, get HP. Actually, cancel, level up the, yeah. I'm like, do I want HP? No, no HP either. Look at that Fang I made. See that? Protected ourselves. We'll try to get through it. Some of the missiles will start landing. We're starting to like overwhelm the Sabertooth anti-missile here. So, I mean, again, I would love it if he makes even more anti-missile. But I can start selling it. I can. I probably should. I mean, it's taking too long. But I need DPS at the same time. That's why I haven't done it. Maybe I don't sell. Shit, dude. Guys, this game's getting rough. I'm trying to justify if I like my my sledges here. I want to believe I do. I really don't like mass-produced rhinos here. Alright. I don't want speed. I'm really not looking for speed here. I think this is a nice skip. Yeah, what if, right? Yo, what's up? What up? What if I had a mountain? Then we have DPS. A lot of it. Sell the storms. Mountain exists. Maybe get a crawler pack that goes both ways in the middle. Don't level my arc light. I don't care about the arc light. All right, we'll do that for now for this round. I'll add a barrier to like over here. Just so like if EMP or something comes up, I already have like a barrier here. I don't think this one will die at all. And maybe get it off the tower as well. Maybe get it like here, off the tower. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to need that barrier in this fight. I think if I put it on left side too, or either side in the front, it's going to die in like the first volley. It's really not going to live long at all versus sabers. It's not a great choice. But the mountain doesn't care. And mountain does so much DPS, he's just going to get through it. He's going to chew through it. EMP should disable efficient maintenance if it dies under EMP. Yeah, I can agree with that. The thought of it EMPing off the tech, I think that's fine. So you have to like protect it. Redeployment is pretty insane, but I don't think I need it. His board, you know, I'm not worried about redeploying right now. I think redeploying a really big mountain would be a power play, but I think I'm going to make more of them, so I don't really need to do that. I mean, I'll just take it. It's okay. I'll take it. It's got so much power in the fact that redeploy is... I can do it, you know, I can be like, oh, you're going over here suddenly, you know, then things fall apart. And it also allows me to like hit different towers and shit. Alright, what do I want here? Do I actually want extended range? I feel like extended range would be very actually strong right now. Because I could just kill all of his ground units so hard. And we have anti-air already. No, don't do that. It's okay. No extended range. No extended range. I'll just put this guy here. I'll get myself 2 more sledge. I'm gonna get a sledge like right here. I'm gonna get a sledge like over here. I'm gonna redeploy this arc light like there. Nope. It's fine. I want to put a mountain in this box. Okay, so he made a lot of wasp. We're getting through it overall. The mountains are taking enough of the army to buy us so much time. That our marksman will be able to kill all this like mass wasp. These things also have ground spec, so they're like actually hitting hard too. Mountain just is like the Hulk here. Bullets tickle. Oh boy. All right, I think I'm going to take... the Raiden seems kind of tempting. It's just another powerful unit. It'll knock out the Phantom Ray as well if the Phantom Ray were to come at me. I could put it on the side that doesn't have a Phoenix. Yeah, we'll just do that. And we'll go ahead and do Mustang one more time. This is a lot of air. It's a lot of air. Just go ahead and put Mustangs here, here, and maybe one more over here and just get aerial spec for them. Let's level... Let's sell off... Who do I want to sell? Maybe an arc light. Maybe level all my I kind of want to level the marksman. I also feel like doing a resupply. No, don't do it. It's okay. I do want to level the Phoenix too. Phoenix is great, but I think it's fine. I think we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be killing all the wasp really fast this time. He has EMP on Stormcaller. They're just too tanky. Just walk into it. And that Raiden has no answer to now. That thing is also just incredibly annoying once all the chaff is dead. Nice. A little bit of a mountain game there. A little bit of a mountain game. GG. GG. Yeah. Did you use anti-missile? I did not use anti-missile. I have no anti-missile right now. He made the Stormcaller right there was a drop at the end. He took it. So I did not have anti-missile, but the Stormcaller wasn't, just like the DPS physically wasn't enough to actually kill the mountains. But he wasn't running anti-tank, like high armor attack upgrade. He was running EMP only. And my mountains, the only upgrade they had turned on was efficient maintenance. So it didn't actually do anything to them besides snare them. Why a game at 1250 versus 1900? Yeah, it's a tournament. We're playing a tournament, and it's just the bracket. And right now in the bracket, I am right there. I'm 2-1 at the moment. It's just how it goes sometimes. But the same thing totally can happen in like a ladder game too. Just not very often. The game's not going to prioritize. The game will not prioritize like first come, first serve. You have like really big mismatches, but the game will help somebody who's been in queue for a long time. Instead of, you know, like let's say they're going to have to wait for like 30 minutes for a game. Sometimes the game just like widens your MMR range as you're sitting in queue, so it helps not punish people who are high rated as much, so they can at least play a game. But you can also, in this game too, you can also you can cancel if you really like hate that. There's the option to cancel it, so you don't even have to play it if you don't want to. Tournaments though, you don't have an option. You don't have an option because it's a bracket. But yeah, for anyone that's like, oh man, that sounds awful, you could just you can cancel the queue when because the game gives you like a 10-second warning where it's like game's gonna start in 10 seconds. So that's also a possibility. What are they doing? Scorpion versus what else? There's a raid in here. There's two level 6 marksmen. I think he took the raid in. 2 level 6 marksmen. Oh man, we got some siege fucking catapult scorpions. Catapult scorpions shooting at Arclight Stormcaller. I mean, I feel like catapult scorpions here. The first shot might actually kill some Arclights. It might, like if it latches on, Actually, it won't latch on. I'm just kidding. They're very far back. And they're like behind the tower, so they're pretty far back. Thank you, Vibe. Yeah, no worries. No problem. Happy to answer your questions. So many Farseers. That's 7 Farseers right there. So many Farseers. They all have burst too. Burst and range. I feel like against the board like this, all you need is chaff. Like obviously you need to have something that can kill the Farseers, but as long as you have a steady source of chaff rolling out of your base, so you have like more than one layer of it, and one layer would be like, what horizontal line does it exist on? Make another horizontal line of it. Make another horizontal line of it. Like, you could like, you know, fill in the gaps in your board and shit with chaff, so you have like 4 crawlers in the front spread out, 3 crawlers in the middle spread out, 3 crawlers in the back spread out. So you have just like time. I feel like that definitely would screw over Farseers pretty badly. Yo, what up, Sassy? I'm not playing right now, bro. I'm watching. I'm 2-1. I lost once already. I tried to do a psychotic rhino play and it failed. Watch this, champ. Thank you. That's more like it. I am. I'm watching the crap out of this game. Hell yeah. Welcome. Welcome to be watching. The Watcher. I don't know how you guys feel, but I swear when I observe the board like this, I feel like I can't see shit. When it's this far zoomed out, I feel like I'm watching ants run across a field. Just ants. It's too far away. You're like in the... You're a mile high. You're so far up there. These units are humongous, so you can barely see them. Like, some of these units are bigger than buildings. Like bigger than cities, almost, dude. They're fucking huge. What is this? A school for ants. It's exactly my thought. I'm like relatable. Fucking relatable. I feel like I can't see anything here. How are we gonna fit mechs in this arena? It needs to be at least twice this size. You know what? We can do that by doing this. Whoa! All right. Okay, guys, we got a nice fight coming in. Mustang on Mustang violence. Lots of missiles on the north side. Lots of anti-missile devices on the south side. It's actually so close, but I feel like the Phoenix are going to win the round. Unless the Farseers can't kill Chaff ever. Oh, the one Phoenix lives. So no matter what, even if everything else died, the Phoenix would still end the round. As long as the Mustang was killed. Some Titans really are the size of a building. Oh, I know. Well, just for size comparisons, like, that's actually a, like, that's like an 8-seater. Look at this. These are tents that people go into, and that's a Jeep. This is big. This is huge. A whole like SWAT team can almost fit back there, guys, if they really get tight. Snuggle up, guys. We can fit like 8 people back here, like 4 on each side. See this? See this door? You got to make sure you can bring your equipment in with you. You know, you don't want to get stuck. Look at this. This is a fence. That's a fence with caution tape on it. They don't have time to actually erect a real fence. They just use the tape one. These are freights. cargo, dude. This is tractors. Guys, look at this fucking arc light. Look at these units. Like, that's the size of the vehicle. These things are humongous. And then that's not even, like, look at the tower. That's the size of a tower. This thing's like a skyscraper. Holy shit, dude. It's quite a place. Now we're watching from the moon, basically. The warriors must be chicken fighters, so Dor has to accommodate a person on another person's shoulders. That sounds logical. I believe it. I believe it. Look at the hounds washing away all that acid. Hmm. 16 move speed is about 60 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it is. These things are fucking going quick. Imagine a rhino running at you at like 35 move speed in this game. You wouldn't even notice. Your body would just explode. It would be like getting hit by a fucking train. All right. This is probably the last round for these guys. Are they going to take the rhinos? I would. I'd be like, I don't give a shit. I'm taking rhinos, and I'm juicing them. There's always a place for rhinos. Kraft decides he wants some overlords. Oh, fire badgers. Oh boy. Been a while since I've seen some nice, wholesome, long-range standard Mechabellum. Yeah, it's actually pretty true. I fucking almost never play Super Pack nowadays. I used to play like this myself often. Can't wait for the next TBC anniversary realms. Yeah, nice, man. I don't think I'll play it this time myself, but I played all of TBC back in the day and also on the release that already happened, the re-release. It was pretty fun. I did it all over again too. I did like raided everything and I arena'd all over it again. Definitely a different experience this time around, but it was still really fun. Everyone's parse crazy now. How do you slam a BL4 badge already? Yeah, that head, how'd you do it? The hell? Okay. All right, boys, we're going to the next round. You know all of this means? It means we're going to the next round, guys. We're going to the next round, beginning in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Also, I really have to pee. So, I think I'm gonna be right back really fast. I'm drinking so much liquid. I don't normally do that. I'll be right back in 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Streamer where? Streamer here. I'm right here. Streamer drank a lot of coconut strawberry juice. So I had to take a break. But I'm now back. Ready to play the next round here. Cost control again. Oh, it's high HP as well. It's got ball hound. That's like, if this thing just has even higher HP, it's best case. One of the best case scenarios. I absolutely love cost control. It's my, like, I still think this is one of my favorite specialists. These are all really good choices. I hate the units on speed though. I'm gonna do cost control. It's praising it. I gotta pick it. May as well. May as well, dude. Yeah, I gotta take Homelander, dude. Make sure he's got some milk and he's gonna be looking just like that with a smile on his face. All right, I'm... I am afraid of the steel balls a little bit. A little bit, guys. Feel like a fun? A little bit. I don't want to engage so hardcore in the right in the front either. It's too scary going straight in the middle with a straight line. Go outside. I'll do this. I'll do a couple of these bad boys. I do like this opener actually. And I'll give myself also some chaff in the middle. Okay, go with that. Okay, we're gonna get the tower pretty quickly. Hopefully we kill off a bunch of his chaff. I need to kill... Oh no, he killed my hounds. Oh, there's one hound killing Fang still, thank God. Okay, so a lot of my crawlers actually make it through. This is sweet. We're actually getting the paralyzed while our steel ball's also still alive, so we kill a saber now too. That steel ball's damage is huge. So that's good. We're also flanking the other saber, so we'll kill that now too. No tower kill for us, unfortunately, for the other tower, but overall, still a good round. What's today's record? What's the tourney record? It's 2-1. I already lost. I lost my very first game. I got a rhino drop on like round 2, or that was like round 3. It was like 3 free rhinos, and I was like, let's fucking take the rhinos. And I proceeded to lose the game, doing a rhino build. But otherwise, it's... also, I had a nail-biter game last game, too, to be honest. I almost was dead. I was so close to dying last game, but we made it through, barely. Was it close at all? Yeah, it definitely was. The game was actually... We had a really nice round 1 and round 2, and then once we went round 3, and I went for, like, basically, I was winning left side of the board, and then by the time round 3 came around, I got a triple rhino drop, and I said, fuck it. Rhino, rhino, rhino. Let's flank the right. Pressure this right tower. Let's start playing the right side. And it just kind of fell apart from there. For the next, like, 5 rounds until I died. I kept doubling down on my investment as well, because I wanted to make rhinos work. Just because I wanted to do it. It's fun. Alright. I'm gonna upgrade these hounds here. I guess. I'll also give myself damage. Okay, more sabers. Scorpions absolutely demolish sabers. They can, but scorpions cost more than sabers. And sabers with double shot can actually beat scorpions as well. I feel like it depends where you are on the board. If you play like back, if you play like really far away from each other, I think scorpions can totally be a good choice. But if you play like gut shot, like right here, there's a lot of ways I could kill it, and a scorpion would just be an expensive way. Especially if it was a drop, though, it would be great. But if it's not a drop, it would just be really expensive. Another Saber's coming out. What does he run? He's got regen possibilities. He's got double shot. All right, well, we can honestly just get Wasp. So, because I have no anti-air either, I have to... That's how it always goes. If he takes Wasp, I just simply lose the round unless I get something else that can kill Wasp, and none of my units have any type of tech to kill air right now. So, also, I control the Fangs right now, especially if I do this. Range on Hounds, and suddenly now all the Fangs are dead. So now no Wasp is going to have a problem here. Let's get... I think one more Crawler and one more Hound. Get a Hound here. And get a Crawler pack, like, right there. Just, we'll be killing the Fangs right away anyways. But just now, like, this protects my level 2 Hounds from getting shot right away by the Saber. And now both Fang squads will die as the Crawler pack dies. And he might add another Saber. He might just keep doing it all the way to the end. It seems pretty symmetrical so far. I'll take HP, because the Hounds are actually killing my Steel Balls on his side. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And he took Wasp. So we took Wasp, we're fine there. The Hound's got a lot of that XP, so that's great. Because we can just keep getting stronger. Definitely level everyone besides Crawlers that's leveling right now. Damage device? Not bad. I could do a damage device on my Wasp on the right. Or I could I think another good damage device could be a Hound. Right here, this Hound in the middle. That I could turn on with the damage device and also double level it to level 3. And this thing would actually start kind of crushing Sabers. Cheap Balls is fun. Yeah. It's not bad either, to be honest. I just don't think I run a... If I ran a different upgrade on my balls, I might consider it more. But I don't think Energy Absorb would still... be enough. I don't think it's bad. I just feel like I need it's I don't know, it's also a choice. It's really not bad. I'm leaning more towards the firepower though, simply because I have intensive training and I could actually get something really, really hard hitting here. I think we're just gonna honestly add in more chaff to protect everybody. Gotta protect this guy. Okay. I don't need aerial specialist yet. I'm gonna let him see what he does with his wasp first. I don't want to turn it on yet. He's doing an ion blast. Okay. So I mean, an ion blast is really expensive. And we definitely just lost the left side in terms of ground, but my wasp actually won the air fight, so we actually won left side still because our wasp are still alive. Yeah, I feel like the I really did make a big difference with how fast our hounds were just able to get through a lot of that front line even before the ion blast hit us. Poor chaff just existing to die. Yep, hey, that's what they do. That's what they do sometimes. Range of everybody. I think range is crazy good here. I can actually, like some of these hounds that are further back, they can like I'm gonna be killing the also range with mixed with mechanical range is kind of nuts. I feel like it is a solid upgrade. He might do a javelin to me. I don't really feel like I need to do a javelin. I'm not feeling that pressured. EMP could also be a thing. I think I'm not gonna respect EMP because I'm not gonna upgrade anybody besides my hounds. And my hounds are spread everywhere. I'm gonna also protect my hounds even more. This advanced targeting system is really good for the hounds. It just keeps them even safer because they have just even better range, especially in mirror matches when they fight other hounds. I'll give my hounds rage. I'll give both my wasp a level, and I'll just one more time add in 2 more crawlers. Let's add a crawler pack like here, and another one maybe over here, so that this hound doesn't, you know, no missiles again here because now he's exposed, but not anymore. Okay. For now, that's what we're doing. Our opponent went advanced targeting systems as well, and did not upgrade Wasp either. But our hounds are actually killing the sabers, even without steel ball help at this point. Okay, I think this round has to be a Wasp upgrade round. At the very least, we need to get them range, so they don't take so much damage. Amp core. Okay, we'll do this. I'll amp core. I'll put it on the steel ball on the left. I'll level steel ball twice. I'll energy absorb both my steel balls at this point. My steel balls now, like the sabers are, like I said, the sabers are actually getting killed by the hounds now. So I feel like I wouldn't mind if my steel balls just really tank the wasp for a lot longer now, because this really would help if like he goes for anti-air and stuff. If he's stuck on the saber, or if he's stuck on my balls the entire time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna get anti-air spec myself on wasp, just so I hit really hard. And one more time, I'll get myself a few more crawlers, guys. Crawler pack there, crawler pack here. And another one like there. If he goes fire missile, I'll turn on sprinkler system. Okay, I like this. Overall, our army is like extremely strong right now. And our opponent got range wasp. We went for aerial wasp. So we definitely have to fully upgrade my wasp now, because this is air versus air. But the wasp are stuck on the steel balls for a bit, allowing my wasp to do tons of damage without getting shot at. How do I counter extreme asymmetrical players? Just figure out one combination that counters one part of their army and repeat it as well. Asymmetry is not necessarily the greatest, just because like if you know someone's going to put something somewhere and you have a unit that counters it that's being upgraded, and you can just put the same thing on the other side of the board to counter them again, and they just build into it. It's you know, like if my opponent's like obsessed with Wasp and I'm obsessed with Mustangs, I can abuse that. You just got to understand what it doesn't matter like the style he builds in. It matters more like, do you understand what you're dealing with and how to beat what those units actually are? So if you have like an exact example of like what the symmetry is, like this for instance, AoE kills this, which exposes these, and single target can kill these. But if my damage scales for AoE, then I can kill those with AoE as well. And then same thing here, like. We just have way more chaff than he does, so if we can get through this, then we're fine. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really do a full breakdown of my army right now. Well, I'm trying to also play this shit. I'm gonna do, honestly, I'm just gonna do a sandworm and I'm gonna sell it. Sorry, sandworm, bye-bye. I'm gonna get a wasp, level 1. I'm gonna get range and elite marksman. I'm gonna double level my wasp. I'm gonna put also an upgrade on my hound that leveled there. And now we have 3 wasp with max range elite marksman wasp. So my wasp are very strong. I'm respecting the fact that this game's turning into wasp versus wasp. He got aerial spec as well now, so we both have both area upgrades turned on, but I have elite marksman as well. So my wasp are honestly stronger overall. But yeah, you just, anyone who plays like straight up symmetrical, just figure out, it can be a lot of things, so it's not even like you have to crack the code by learning one way. Just figure out one comp, like formationally, that can break that, and then you can just keep doing it. And other units that get added in can also do it, you know, if they fill the job you need. So like if my opponent goes mass Vulcan now, do you have an idea what can beat Vulcan? Like if someone's like, oh, how do you beat this when they just go symmetrical Vulcans? And it can be hard, but like if you understand like, oh, well, a Vulcan can be killed by, like I can EMP it, I could deflect it with armor on something, I could kill it with air and just not even, just ignore the fact that it's a ground unit. There's like, as long as you have some, there's like, you have to just explore a lot of units in this game, right? Like a lot of giant units can do it. Titan units can do it. A lot of the 300 cost units could do it. 200 cost units could do it. Like anything, scaled up 100 cost unit could do it. There's a lot of units that, a lot of ways that you can definitely do it in this game. Let's get laser sights and let's put it on my far right wasp. Let's actually just make sure this wasp never dies. There is an ion blast happening this round, so let's go ahead and do this. This. Try not to get my crawlers in the barrier at the front, because they're going to get shot by the sabers. Maybe do this. Level my hounds. I respect the wasp game we're playing right now, so I'm going to do another wasp here. I'm going to do another wasp like back here. And I'm going to get a range on everybody. Let's get damage on everybody. I think this is fine. Ion Blast is coming. Let's do a mobile beacon and have this wasp go like that. So I was assuming he was gonna Ion Blast my far right wasp because they're the strongest wasp I have, and he did. So I actually didn't die. So hell yeah. But we are flying kind of deep into him, so that's a little scary. We're getting killed anyways because we overextended into the other wasp. So now the next thing I could do here is I could turn on armor on my hounds. He has Scorching Fire Vulcan, but armor on hounds would definitely help them die slower. I could get EMP, something with EMP to turn off his Vulcan's tech, and then suddenly he can't even, he can't necessarily even hit my hounds at all then, because the damage of a base Vulcan wouldn't really be able to keep up with my armor. We could do an EMP right now. I could EMP right here on the level 2 Vulcan area. Level up. Let's get armor. Level my wasp. Actually, don't get armor on hounds. I take it back. Let's get armor on steel ball. Level my wasp. And let's actually give my steel ball. Let's also do like elite recruit. I'll do like 2 more. I'll put one like right here. I'll put one like right here. And let's just get range and speed for everybody. And then this steel ball particularly just goes like this. And then like that. I'll have him just run straight for that. I mean, no, he's gonna die to wasp if he does this. It's a, yeah. I mean, I am EMPing these, so I want to still go in the front. It's fine. I don't really need a mobile beacon anybody. It's not a big deal. Just let it go. I'll do a resupply this round. Just kidding. I'm not gonna resupply. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing shit. You can't make me. I'm researching a sledgehammer, ending the round. Lightning storm. He put a barrier down for the EMP. Good job by him. The steel ball got it done. An abyss. Stormcaller. I kind of like Stormcaller with EMP. I like Stormcaller with EMP. We'll do that. I'll put one storm here. I'll put one storm here. I'll get EMP on these things. I'll actually put the storm here because no, it's okay. I feel like he's gonna make a, again, symmetry, right? I feel like there's a Vulcan coming right there. So fuck it, we'll do this. Let's get a missile device. 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 Let's level all my wasp. All of the wasp leveled up. Let's give do 2 more steel balls. Do another steel ball here. Do another steel ball like here. Let's really ram this right side. Level another steel ball on this side. Get HP. I will actually do a resupply for range and speed. And I'll give myself maybe like a barrier. Here. Okay, just go with this. It's fine. Hey, he's got Abyss. We have Wasp. I'm not scared of Abyss. I'm not scared of Abyss. I ain't scared of it, guys. Quickly now. Quickly, everybody. Kill the balls. Kill the Vulcans. Latch onto them. The marksman wasp, yeah, dude. They are. They're super long range. It's great. It's great. But that was nice overall. We had a nice board, nice clear, nice general board again. You know. I think our steel ball. I will say this: our steel ball against the Vulcan is a little desperate right now. It was like. What I really want is I want to kill the chaff so quickly with my hounds that my steel balls get to the Vulcan and actually get to like latch onto the Vulcan before they die and start healing through it and kill the Vulcan. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. You're 1900 now. Yeah. What up? Yeah. I definitely fluctuate up and down, but like yesterday I was like 100 MMR higher than this. I was 2K plus. But I don't really care. I go back and forth with how I play. Sometimes I forcibly try to make games entertaining. I don't do it every time, but sometimes I do. Like game 1 this tournament, I definitely did that. I just was like, fuck it, this doesn't feel good, but rhinos. You're on holiday? Nice. Enjoy your holiday. Hell yeah. I hope you're enjoying it. I can't wait to go on a holiday. I haven't gone on a holiday in years, and I've only done one ever. Like, without intentions of, like, vacation, without intention of, like, work associated. You narrate good. It's fun to watch, and I don't even play this game. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. You know what? I got a future as a book reader. I just got to learn how to read first. Audiobook featuring Vibe. Well, welcome. Let me read this word for you for a second. No, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much, Geek Out. I appreciate it a lot. You got engaged. Oh, hell, dude, nice. Congratulations. Good for you, dude. I actually just got married myself recently, so I feel the love. The love is in the air. Congrats to you, dude. What unit counters mass Mustangs like this game? Armor, fire, Vulcan, Arclight, Tarantula. So when I say these things, Arclight with range elite marksman, Vulcan with range or incendiary bombs, or even oil bombs. A Tarantula with range and heavy explosive, or just at least range. An Abyss with swarm missiles. Other Mustangs with just range and damage, or just simply, you know, your own Mustangs. Look at fire on this board right now. Fire and murders Mustangs. It murders them. There's a lot of ways you can apply fire too. Hounds can apply fire. Vulcans can apply fire. Fire Badgers can apply fire. Stormcallers can apply fire. Is there another one? I don't even know. But yeah, like and you don't even have to necessarily kill the Mustangs to counter them. If they're not high level, and there is an exception to Mustangs and every unit in this game, and the exception is the unit that is in question, is the unit in question scaled out of control? If any unit in this game scales out of control, it doesn't matter what logic you have anymore. It's now a problem. It breaks previous solutions because it's scaled above them. So like if I say, for instance, oh, your opponent has Mustangs. You know what's a great counter to that? Armor Phantom Rays. And let's say your opponent has Mustangs that are level 3 already, and you're making level 1 Phantom Rays to try to, with armor, to try to block that and like get through it, and all your Phantom Rays are dying. You're just getting outscaled, and it doesn't work anymore. The math doesn't add up anymore. And understanding the math as well as really how you don't have to understand like the full math, you just got to understand like units with low HP, like a Mustang, get really punished by things with AoE. This unit, like a Mustang, has to be level 3 for it to finally surpass the threshold of having 1,000 health. So if this unit is in the hundreds of HP, AoE based units can absolutely demolish it as long as you can connect to it. And there's a lot of units that do AoE. But if you have a level advantage over Mustangs, armor can completely counter it. For every level a Mustang is, like it gets 36 damage base. Like a Mustang starts with like 36 damage. And armor at level 1 scales at 60 armor per level. So you have almost twice as much armor, almost, as a Mustang has in damage from like if you're equal level. But then again, scaling can happen where like if a lot of damage modifiers appear in the game, armor becomes less useful. If your opponent also has the damage upgrade on his Mustang, armor can become less useful. If you're trying to go air units with armor and your opponent has aerial specialist, armor could again become less useful because these are all damage increases. But yeah, units with AoE. If you hate Mustangs, get used to liking to use Arclights and Vulcans and Tarantula. And just try those 3 for now. And each one, like Sledgehammers also do a great job against Mustangs. Sledgehammers with range and mechanical rage just demolish Mustangs. And sledgehammers can also have armor. You could really make Mustangs feel terrible against a sledgehammer. $1,800 MMR, and I still hate Mustangs. Yeah, I think the reason why is because good players understand that you can scale units, and everyone knows you can scale units, but like good players know that like, oh, shit, dude, I have a damage device that I could buy, and also a Mustang that's like level 2 already, and I have an intensive training module. Let's just make a big problem here in this form of a Mustang. And then suddenly you're like, oh, well, I can't fucking counter this thing. It's just, I make any unit and it just deletes the shit out of it, right? Like really quick, and you know, it's covered by whatever else in front of it, so it's hard to connect to it. Your opponent might have like a composition that covers it. Things like, oh, fire isn't a good idea here because it has cover from like, I don't know, something that's in the front that won't let it won't die, so the Mustangs don't really get like punished by it. Or it has fire extinguishers on hounds, blah, blah, blah. You can preoccupy Mustang DPS with missiles if they go AM. Yes. Mustangs are the only unit in the game that its auto attack is its anti-missile. Every other unit that is not a Mustang has a anti-missile that is just anti-missile. Hey, what is up, Brain Dash? Good luck, dude. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun, baby. Enjoy, enjoy. But yeah, every other unit has anti-missile that it can still auto attack while using its anti-missile. But a Mustang specifically auto attacks a missile if it exists, and then they go back to attacking units after the missiles are gone. And then if another missile appears, they'll go back to shooting missiles and stop attacking everything else until missiles are dead. Am I nervous about the game? No. I'm feeling good. I feel good. I can't ever feel too nervous when I have Steel Ball and Hound as an opener with Speed Specialist. This Speed Spec, Cost Control, and Training Spec with this opener is like the 3 S-tier trifectas of Hounds, I feel like. It's so strong. Okay. We're really gonna roll over the... We're gonna roll left side over pretty hard here. That's the goal. That's the goal. The goal is to run over the left. Oh shit, there's a Phoenix already. When Vibe gets serious, he can't control his bowels, so you'll know. I actually read that, Sassy, out of the corner of my eye, and I read it as, when Vibe gets nervous, he can't control his nose. But you said my fucking bowels. When have I ever shit myself on stream? This year. Huh? You tell me. Tell me right now. All right, decent engage. We or good engage really. The Hound doesn't even die. It was running through a puff of smoke while the crawler died. He canceled the Phoenix. Wait, well, he made arc lights. Thank God. He didn't ask Cam to confirm. How do we know? Oh, dude, rhinos! Rhino drop again, bro. Deja vu. Round 2 rhino drop. This is literally the exact same thing that happened last time. You think I'm fucking scared, guys? Guess what? Just like last time. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually doing exactly that again. I'm going to send the Rhino with the actual push on this side. He's just going to weave in with the balls. And I'm going to respect the fact that air can exist in this game too. I'm just going to give myself one more Wasp Swarm again. We're not playing that game again of air crushing my face. Let's get a Crawler Pack right here. This Crawler Pack will bait off missiles that try to go for my steel balls or my hounds. Alright, go with that. Okay, Phoenix. So I'm glad we made it. I'm glad we saw that, by the way. We saw him make a Phoenix and cancel it, so now we made a Wasp just because, like, I was assuming that's probably going to happen next. Level 1 Rhinos are kind of sad. No, look at this guy. Look at him, look at him. Rhino, get those sledgehammer kills. Get him, buddy. Punch, punch, punch. Get that tower. You almost got it. Oh. Get the tower. Oh. He's going for more. Oh, he's hitting the side of an arc light. Oh, he's going for the saber. Oh, he gets the kill, dude. He's almost level 2. Where's he going now? So exciting. Fangs. He's got fangs in his sights. Holy shit, he's paralyzed. Rhino, don't die to fangs. Oh, no. If only he could have killed the fangs. Alright. Amplify core on our Rhino could be devastating. Range device on the Wasp could also just be like insta GG. Like such a good fucking upgrade for the Wasp. But he also might go into fortresses with this. You never know. He's aerial specialist. Let's go Wasp. Let's not fuck around. This could be like an Abyss game eventually. Let's take it nice and safe here. Let's get ourselves a range Wasp and also upgrade it to level 2. It also leveled, which is even more reason to also do it. But really, shutting down aerial spec feels good. On the right side, I'll get another Wasp right now. Just because we're getting ready for, you know, the board here. I want both sides to be covered. I don't want to be open from air on aerial specialist. Too much liability. I'm gonna get a hound that goes in and kills fangs so that it opens up the Wasp to kill these units. And go with that. We'll take damage for everybody. This is good. I'm actually gonna kill the Phoenix now. The Wasp play is growing great right now. Look at that Rhino. I'm looking at that Rhino's XP bar. He's going for sledgehammers again. Dude, he's gonna level. He leveled. He's gonna die actually right now. But he leveled. So worth. It was worth every penny we spent on that Rhino. We didn't even spend 1 penny on him, to be honest. He was free. But now I'm gonna give him an upgrade because he earned it. He acquired a level. And now he also gets to have a heavy armor device. So now he also has 75% more health. So this guy's going from 19.2 thousand health to 67.5 to 86.8. It's like a radio station. No, don't give him armor yet. That's excessive. No armor just yet. But he's doing great. He's doing, honestly, a really good job. Let's get another hound and another crawler. Let's get range on my hounds. All right, dude. So now we have an engage here. You know what I'm saying? We have an engage here, guys. We can actually push this side. He might make Mustangs here to kill my Wasp. I don't know. Can you show how to see which units are doing the most damage? You have to physically click and look at bottom left. It's kind of a horrible UI for that right now. But my Rhino's doing 41.9 thousand. Wasp doing 47. So Rhino's actually beating or losing to the Wasp. Hound 32k, 15k Hound, 26k Hound, 12k Steel Ball. 8k Wasp over there on the right. Also, units that started ever since round 1 will most likely have higher stats. But yeah, the Rhino's actually doing second highest DPS in the game behind this Wasp with the range device at the moment. Crawler doing 0 right there. This Crawler's doing 3,000. This Crawler's doing 6.7 thousand. There's the aerial specialist Mustangs. So now hopefully my Hounds are able to get rid of the Mustangs quickly before the Mustangs kill all my Wasp. Seems like they are. Almost, almost. Left side Rhino still going hard. And one Wasp actually lived to kill the Phoenix. Okay, missile device is pretty good. We could do it like right here. I could hit the Phoenix. I could hit some of the, go down even further. Or like this. I could hit the Phoenix because they're coming this way to the Crawler. They'll drive into it, and then the Mustangs also will drive into it. That's a devastating missile right there. Let's get another Crawler for entry into the fight without having to be afraid of it. Let's also get... This time, let's actually get another Rhino. Put him here. And I'll give both my Rhinos armor this time for real. I'll get a mobile beacon. And this Rhino is going to be running directly at that tower. No brakes. Full all gas. All gas. Mega speed. That's probably what's coming next, honestly. Amplify core. I think we take Amplify core. Put it on our big juicer Rhino. Let's get Mechanical Rage on our Rhinos. Level up my Wasp. Let's get this Rhino once again cruising at a nice pace of super speed. He's running at 24 speed on that tower. Let's also go ahead and just turn on speed this round. Now he's running at 27 move speed is what he's currently running at that tower. Okay. I think we get 2 more Rhinos that just like literally lead the charge over here. Get a couple more Rhinos that just come out and like guard against the arc lights, and they get in, block the Mustang shots, they smash into the arc lights. We'll go with that. Get HP for everybody. Rhinos with devices have like 90k. This one has 92k. It's going pretty good. All right, go for it. Smoke bomb. Yeah, the Rhinos got in there. The Rhinos got in there. They got in. Sprinkler on the Hounds to clear. No, it's okay. I think the smoke bomb here, I think it's annoying, but at the same time, not really. Only because for like the fact that what we invested into. Because my Rhinos are going to really push the line anyways really fast. The Rhinos are going to like keep him further back rather than let him come towards me. And the Hounds, they can still shoot even when they're inside a smoke bomb. They just have to like maybe move a step forward. And a smoke bomb is less threatening when you have high move speed. Because your unit repositions itself really fast through it and is able to shoot again. So like, if, for instance, if a unit was there and as I entered a smoke bomb and I like had to run like a little bit closer to shoot it, because like the range, let's just say the range was down. If I were to kill this and then move forward while the attack is on cooldown, because like you can basically still move while your attack cools down in this game. There's no, it's not like it's one or the other. They can do both at the same time. So if your unit were to like shoot and it has fast move speed and then it shoots again, it's not as scary. So the fact that we have mechanical rage, it makes it really nice for the hounds themselves to get through this. And then steel balls and rhinos don't really care that much about it, and wasps fly over it. But if I had like, if I was rocking like arc lights or something in my army as well, I definitely would need to think about like, okay, let's, or like sledgehammers, like really slow moving range. Definitely it sucks when you get smoke bombed on those things. It makes it awful. It was a good pivot from Wasp, just couldn't adjust. No clue why I didn't just go Wraith. Got lost in the sauce. No worries, all good. All good. I honestly think it's good to adopt the mindset as well. It's always being willing to explore like other things, even if you're not comfortable with them. And you know, if it ends up losing, you just like, you do exactly what you're doing, where you're like, oh, I'm gonna reassess this, and you just get some more like information for yourself if you like it or not. I feel like I do that kind of stuff all the time myself, and sometimes I'll have games where I'm like, that was fucking not what I wanted to do, and or like I do exactly what you're thinking. Like maybe if I would have done this instead, then this would have actually come together better. I feel like it's really, Mechabellum is fun because of that. It's really fun to keep exploring the game all the time. Even on a win streak after the patch. Oh, hell yeah. That's what we want to hear. Good job, dude. I've actually also been doing pretty well myself. I've definitely been... I feel like if I play Hounds, I can absolutely play high MMR Hounds. If I want to play Hounds properly, I really like Hounds. I feel like my Arclights are they're alright. I don't love my Arclights as much. I have definitely, like my Marksman though, I really like my Marksman. My Marksman are so fun. I love Marksman overall. There's a lot of styles I have that I enjoy that can actually work. I have been working a lot lately. You won already? The game's over. We had speed spec, so it was like a rush build, and it was nice. It was nice. I feel like that's the scary thing about speed spec, is like, that's why I like that build too. Is because that rhino, like all of those rhinos get to the tower so fucking fast. It's so terrifying when like a rhino's just like 100 miles an hour running at your tower. And then it just punches it, and then it's instantly, everything's paralyzed. And the whole round is over. It's just like, it creates like chaos in trying to like prevent that thing from connecting. And the hounds make it really hard for you to prevent it, because like the hounds can get rid of all the crap in the way. You know, if they have like their upgrades like rage and range. I do like that build a lot. And then the steel balls early game as an opener for speed spec, that was, steel balls are so good with hounds at just like, not only offering DPS to kill big targets so hounds don't get stuck on them, but really just tanking for the hounds, so that when the steel balls die, the hounds hopefully have killed enough to be able to just win the fight. And you know, as long as your steel balls aren't in like a really bad spot, it can happen like that all the time. They're really nice. It's just like such a good synergy. They work well together. It's like I feel like it's the best DPS that moves quickly in front of the hound. That's like early game too. Obviously, I think Rhino's also really good at it, but steel balls are just nuts in their own way. They actually do more DPS than Rhinos do. Not instantly, but they definitely ramp up to do it. I feel like some of my favorite games too that I played with hounds lately are actually games where my steel ball just happens to be getting a good engage in the game. But then I have opportunities to do things like, oh, my steel ball can level up and I can device it and shit like that. And then getting a energy absorb on steel balls is so satisfying. I love when steel balls just constantly connect to other targets and just heal through it and kill the target. I feel like it's probably the most satisfying steel ball to me. When I was brand new at this game, I used to think speed spec had faster DPS. Yeah, that's fair. You think speed relates to attack speed? I feel like it's not too outside of the assumption. I do want this game to have like a slightly reworked information card on all the units. Like, I feel like for a new player, it is definitely some of the overwhelming stuff is understanding, like, just for instance, we got a Mustang here, right? But it says 40 damage. Is that the damage of the whole squad or is that the damage of one unit, right? Someone who's new at the game might be like, I have no idea. You tell me, right? And then on top of that, things like aerial spec are turned on now, and that's hidden UI DPS. It actually does make them do 90% more on top of 40 per Mustang, but it doesn't register that until they shoot an air unit, and then it changes on the UI card once they shoot it. I feel like if there was like a clean way to represent it, like let's say it was like 40 and then like a plus 90% in like whatever value that was, right? In like plus 36 or whatever in green or something next to it that represented, oh, this is a modifier of damage. And what modifier is it? Oh, it's aerial specialist. I feel like there'd be easy ways to like clean up the UI, make it not so confusing for a new player. But I feel like once you understand that each card represents one unit out of a squad every time and not the whole squad, it's not that bad. It's just you have to understand, like, I think one thing that might want to be on the stat card would be squad size, so people don't have to count it or like memorize it. Fedez goes down, my hero. It takes a while, but it is complicated, and now there are what, 12 or more new units. Yeah, that I feel like it could be. I feel like it could be easier to understand though if the UI was a little bit more representable for like the info cards of the units. Or like just as like a couple things that could really, and also I think that like where it says Wraith up here and there's like the graphic of like it's like a text panel. I feel like if there was like a code somehow put in there that was like it showed max health followed by current HP. So like a health bar, and like it's just like, or you could even just have a number, just one number, and that number represents its current HP, and as it takes damage, it goes down. I feel like that would be a nice addition because then you could really actively see like I love the health bars, the change they did with the health bars. I love that, but actually having the actual number instead of a bar would be nice sometimes. so you don't have to like percent everything. I feel like percenting everything for some people is fine, but for other people, I feel like you probably just are like, I don't care to do that. Having to like do it yourself. What did they change with health bars? They changed the animation. Like watch the graphic as the units lose health. There's like a white displacement, and it shows you the damage the unit just received, and then it updates as the health bar goes down. It basically gives you an active live reading of like the DPS of whatever something is doing, rather than seeing it just like go down all at once, the way it did before. It makes it to where like it's easier to understand how much damage a unit does when it shoots something. So like if you actively see a wraith shot hit a target and like it like staggers like really quickly back down, you can see like each one of those little hits was like a wraith shot. And when a unit like chunks down, like 40% of its bar is white and then disappears right after a saber tooth shot it or something, you're like, oh shit, that's how hard a saber is hitting it right now. It just exactly, it's easier to differentiate like who's shooting it and like who's actually doing damage in your army. It's cool, and it just looks nicer, honestly. It genuinely looks pleasing to look at now. It looks way cleaner than it did before when units are dying. It feels like it just took one more step towards like AAA quality level game. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's refinement, it's polish. I appreciate it. I do think it looks good. All right, guys. It makes you look cooler when you lose. Exactly, dude. It happens, though. You know, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you lose. I've had plenty of Saturdays where I went 0-3, and I was just laughing my ass off. I was like, fucking lol, guys. Let's go back and play some ladder. And you actually got 2-3, dude. You fucking crushed a couple people. So I know how much of a beast you are, Lepaco. You're my 2v2 partner. I've seen your mecha fury, dude. It wasn't your day. It wasn't your day. How many more rounds are there? 2? 1. No, 2. There's 2. There's 2. Where are we at? We're 13th. All right. Sometimes you can only laugh to cope. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I lost my first game, but we've been smashing since. Actually, that's not true. I almost lost my first 2 games. To be honest, like my second game, it was a nail biter. I barely won that game. I was like, holy shit, dude. I thought today was going to be an 0-3 day for me for a second. But we came back. I survived. You faced 2K plus people. Nice. I feel like it's always enjoyable to play people who are really high. I like it. I feel like it really puts your builds to the test to be like, does it actually work? And then like someone does something that like no one else is really doing to you normally, where you're like, okay, this thing just fucking like hard counters what I was doing here. Yo, Doxin, good luck, dude. Good luck, Doxin. I'm taking on the Doxin. Alright, sounds good, dude. Good luck, have fun. Alright, easy win incoming. Just kidding, not easy. Yeah, no, Doxin's super good. I don't really want to play Fire Badger, honestly. I feel like this just looks like garbage. I'm not loving what I'm seeing here. I think Typhoon spec is looking the most tempting to me. Quick supply looks kind of tempting. I'm gonna Typhoon it. Alright. He's Amplify spec, Hound, and... He's 5600 Amplify, Hound, Mustang. He's definitely got a strong opener. I envy his more than mine. I fucking love Hounds, dude. I do think there is a good chance that he might be playing... what's it called? One tower. I don't think that he's necessarily going to play two towers. I'll take Energy Absorb for real. I'll just make sure I'm killing hounds. Vibe, here's a example of the bullshit that happens in survival mode that you magically didn't get to see. In round 9, I'm facing 4 experimental rhinos. Yeah, that's sick. That have 150k HP, do 20k damage, and plus 4 regular rhinos, and they spread out on the front and both flanks with a shit ton of ground and air chaff. This is medium difficulty. Yeah, well, you probably just gotta get like oil, maybe you just need to have like your army leveled up at that point where you're scaling. If your army's not scaling, then if you're like using nothing but level 1 units, it's gonna be kind of rough. But I understand. I feel like it's one of those things where it's just like knowledge. Right now, you don't really know counters in this game if you just started playing it. And once you do, there's a lot of options to do a lot of things. Like, rhinos aren't honestly that scary. Like, if you got hackers, for instance, you could make the rhinos turn on each other. But if you get hackers, you gotta make sure you also have something that can also kill shit in front of the hackers that's not a rhino, like crawlers or whatever else it came with. God. Oh, God. You get like 500 to 800 resources tops. You also get money in that game. The more you overkill your opponent, the more money you get. So the better you're doing throughout the game, it compound, like it just keeps adding to itself. You could be getting an extra. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a survival expert, so I don't know if I can really. This is the first time I played it, but I guarantee you I could play it and smash it just because I know counters in this game. So I'll go back and play it again later, and then maybe I'll give you some ideas on counters and shit. In that. Just build armies that can scale well. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? I think I'm doing Phoenix. I'm putting a Phoenix over here. I don't want to have a Typhoon in my flank. I think I'm... Alright, sorry, an air unit in my flank. I'm also getting a Typhoon, guys. It's happening right now. We're getting another Typhoon as well. Oh, like right here. Holy shit, there's steel balls there. Arclight's okay here? Yeah, I thought Arclight would be fine too. But I'm going Typhoon, which is the same job as
the Arclight, and I don't really feel like investing into the Arclight. I'm gonna try to Typhoon him down. I'm gonna try to do this shit with Typhoons, man. Fucking Typhoons in here. Like, god damn it. Are you serious? Mass-produced rhinos, you know, that could be pretty sick right now. Oh. It's so expensive at the same time. No, I'm not doing rhinos. It's okay. I'm gonna skip this. I'm not deviating from my my Typhoons here. I'm gonna get another Typhoon right here. I'm gonna try to just like get through this shit as best I can. I'll get 2 more crawlers. I'll get a crawler like right there. I'll get another crawler like right here. No, like right here. Okay. Alright, good luck to me. This ain't looking pretty. It's okay. He's just adding problems, you know. He's just adding some problems. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end. Promise. Efficient maintenance. Get another Typhoon that just deals with these crawlers quickly. Get Mech Rage on my Typhoon, on both my Typhoons. I'll get maybe a crawler pack. Here. Here, and here. I want to get through this quickly. Alright, come on, Mech Rage Typhoons, let's do it. Make me proud. Make me proud, guys. There's a new steel ball in town. In the middle of the map. That's scary. He's got armor. Oh boy. Well, my Typhoons are going to struggle for a long time killing those steel balls at this point because they're level 1 still. Oh my god. Yikes, bro. Okay. So he has armor balls. He has armor on balls and they both just leveled up. That's really not good for us. I'll do intensive training. I'll get a Scorpion. I feel like I need something that can really shut this down. And Scorpion definitely could do it for me a little bit. But I'm having a rough time out here, guys. I'm having a rough time. I think hacker would be nice if I could guarantee I wouldn't be hacking crawlers, but there's no guarantee on that. So I'm feeling like a scorpion with my current tech. Alright, I'm gonna put like one here. I'm gonna put one over here. And I'm gonna put a crawler pack like right here. I want to level my Typhoon. Get damage. Get a little Void Eye level up. Come on! Survive, Typhoons, get some kills, level up, please. It's close. Is there benefit to aligning the crawlers vertically like that? They don't go in so fast and die so fast. If I horizontally line them, they also protect me from getting missiled in the front, so he can't just like... Whenever missiles are put on the line, they can be devastating in a round. If too many of your units are eating them too much, it could be like a kill move. So protecting yourself from getting missiled all throughout the face is not necessarily a bad idea. Alright, I think we're gonna take a Wraith. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna give me myself and I'm gonna give it a degen beam. I'll level my Scorpion. I'll level my Phoenix. I will actually level the Void Eye. I'll make one Typhoon over on this side. And a couple more crawlers again. This crawler pack protects the the Void Eye in the middle here. No. They're more... Yeah. I like that better. And then I need a crawler pack like right here. Like this poor Typhoon is just getting fucking blasted every round. I'll get oil as well while we're at it. Let's just snare the crap out of him. Try to like slow this down. Nice. We're getting through it. The Void Eye are really helping the left side. Laser sight? Okay. Here, we'll make a laser sight on this Typhoon right here, the back one. We'll double level this one as well, so when my Typhoons all group up together, they're like smashing targets together. I'll get one more Typhoon in the middle here, and I'll get myself, again, more crawlers. My left side's really exposed right now. I don't love how exposed the left side is. Level up my Scorpion, and let's also get damage on everybody. I think I'm gonna level my left tower. Just because my right tower can be it can be protected by... Here, let's do this actually. Take a field recovery, sell off the Mustang, and upgrade left tower. And get an HP upgrade. Oil has us protected on right pretty hard. I feel fine with that. Okay, go with that. I'll probably be going aerial specialist typhoons next round. I had no idea the tower could be upgraded. Yeah, it makes it so your tower has more HP and the paralyzed duration gets reduced. So he's running to my left tower. I just upgraded it. And he's missile devicing my left side, so he's trying to rotate into my left. So we added shaft to the left to really help it. He's double missiling my left side. But those void eyes at least don't die, but the crawlers behind them will. But if they can just get a couple shots on some steel ball, they'll heal themselves pretty fast. We're alive. Range of all units or EMP. I think we take EMP. And I think we just EMP like right here. Just turn off his entire army. Let's sell off the other Mustang. Get aerial spec on Typhoon. I think we get 2 Scorpions on this side now. We have like no actual DPS over here. And I'll do another crawler in front to protect that Void Eye. Shit. He could ram my tower, but again, I feel like we're mostly fine. I think maybe we should honestly give ourselves range on Scorpion so I can shoot into these units even faster. I feel like that's not bad. Maybe take range for everybody again. And just take a tower upgrade on the side just to be safe. Maybe throw a missile device. Just throw a missile device here. It's fine. Just get rid of like some of the shit in front of his Wraith as quick as we can. That Wraith is so strong. Such a beast. And yeah, my tower actually just feeds it health the entire time. GG. We're dead. GG. Typhoon's kind of trash. I know. It's hard to make Typhoons work if they don't have a damage device. I feel like that's always been my conclusion on Typhoons. I feel like I actually really, really like Typhoons when I have a damage device. But if I don't have devices, if it's not a device game and I'm not having a Typhoon particularly kill shit and level, Typhoons definitely don't feel as good. Low level Typhoon feel pretty trashy. It's like a Rhino. It literally feels like a Rhino in a different way. Like Rhino at level 1 also feels like fucking trash. But if you have a high level Rhino, suddenly it's pretty sick. It can do a lot if you have it, you know, grinding, scaling. 8 rounds, 0 devices. I had 1 device. What up, Doxon? GG, dude. I had a range device, but a range device is not a damage device. so it's not as good. There. I want some damage, man. I want to fucking blow through that Wraith in a second. Want to blow through those balls? No problem. But we couldn't do it. Doxson's such a bully. Meanie. The Typhoon seems surprisingly underwhelming. Yeah, no, it's because of what I just said. I feel like my take on... So this is how I play Typhoons. Again, not everyone has to play Typhoons the way I play Typhoons. But the way I play Typhoons is I really like to Zerg and carry with them. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Typhoons are definitely one of my favorite units when it's working. But through many trials and tests and, you know, like that one right there, if you don't get a damage device in the first 3 rounds when you play a Typhoon build, when I play a Typhoon build, it feels so much worse. It feels so much fucking worse. But if you do get a damage device, then it's like, you know, you're happy. You're feeling good. Feeling amazing about yourself because your Typhoons are just like looking at everything and just putting holes in it and killing it. Because a Typhoon, generally speaking, is a chaff clear unit. It's not actually a DPS. Its best DPS is its missiles by like just like its baseline value. But the crazy thing about a Typhoon is if you actually have damage mods, that unit can become a extremely scary DPS once it scales up a little bit. And I feel like a scaled Typhoon is really fun. Yo, Troglart! Thank you very much for the raid. What up, guys? Welcome. I'm in the Mechabellum tournament, the Saturday Tourney, and I think there's one more round. If blue here, if Shadoff loses, then there will be no more rounds. But if he wins, it goes one more round. This is like the decider match to see if the tournament ends now. And the reason why is because right now there's currently only 2 people that are undefeated. And one of them is already done playing, and the other one is this guy that's in the game right now. So if he loses, it means the other guy who already won is just the tournament victor by default. I want to go to bed. You want to go to bed so you want him to lose? Get it over with? How's Mechabellum these days? It's really fun. The game's honestly been getting even better. I feel like there's been a handful of new units added to the game throughout this year. The game released this year. It's had some improvements in terms of just like the way the game is, like bug fixes and, you know, updates, polish to the game that's made it better. Like they just added new health bar polish. If you notice in the fight, if you watch it, you'll see the way health bars look when units take damage now, and it's much more appealing now than it used to look. And there's been nice balance patches to it overall. The game's it's still getting developed a lot. It's you know, as I would expect, right? It's like a brand new game that just actually released. It's no longer beta, now it's actually in release, so it's been pretty hype to play it. If you're actually a part of this game right now, it's been pretty hype to be playing it and evolving with the cycles of patches and stuff. I've really been enjoying it. I feel like the game's in a really good state in terms of how fun it can be overall. I feel like there's a lot of exploration in this game. Like I don't know how, if anyone ever tried it before and hasn't tried it recently, they added things like RNG choices between rounds. So every single time a round ends and the next round starts, there's a category that comes up every round where you have to pick and choose unit drop, deployment drop, like a device drop, like passives just in general, like your little talents or units you want to pick. And they're really fun, honestly. They really make each game shake up a bit. Like, you're about to see it right now again. So right now, you can pick Wasp Form, Underground Threat, Mass-Produced Wasp, Laser Sights. And it's not just these. These have already been in the game before, but now there's also like unit drops too, where it's not guaranteed. It's like one is going to happen in a random number between like every few rounds. Just to put it like super simple, let's say once every 4 rounds, you'll see a unit drop, and then you'll, you know, these things could really change, shake up the game. Yeah. It's every few rounds you see a unit drop. So if you see one early, you know one's not going to happen for a couple rounds. But if you don't see it, you know one is coming soon. The chances are higher that it will happen. It really changes the game a lot, honestly, because these unit drops aren't just like level 1 unit drops. They're like, they're value drops, where it's like, let's say the value of this drop is worth 800 supply. And you could get choices where it's like, do you want this 1 unit that's level 3? Do you want this other 2 units that are both level 2? Do you want 3 units that are level 1? Do you want this really big giant unit that's level 1? And you just get to unlock it now in a card there instead of having to buy it for like 200. And you know, it's different units all the time. And the value is all estimated to be roughly around the same for like each one if you were to like sell it off. But you know, and some that are more powerful than others cost like additional costs. Some of them are free. They have different costs as well that fluctuate what they are too. It's usually not too expensive though. Usually like 300 is about max that you'll pay for it, but it's always like a discount. And like these cards and these drops, they change the course of the board like dramatically. I feel like Mechabellum today is more about being flexible. It's like understanding that like you know, you might know some shit that's really strong and can work, but realistically it's also about being flexible and really knowing how to like make the most out of the value of what you have. And a drop can also sometimes fill in the gap of what your build is missing currently. Like you might really need some AoE and suddenly you get a really nice AoE drop, or you really need some DPS and suddenly you get like a level 3 Phoenix drop or something. Like here's the unit drop: 2 level 4 Fire Badgers, 2 level 4 Rhinos, a free Mountain, or a free War Factory. The Rhinos cost 100, the Fire Badgers cost 50. So those are all much different choices. They all can fit different roles in the game. You know. And like that guy, he just took the War Factory for free and he sold it. So he just basically got paid 800 extra right there. And now he's going into Abyss with it. So I feel like the game is in a fun state. I feel like I actually want there to be even more units than there are. I do not want them to stop making units, but there is enough units currently to feel like you can really wiggle around and have like multiple choices a lot of times in how to deal with stuff. I feel like it's fun. It seems extremely well balanced right now. Yeah, it is. I think it is, for the most part. I think if you're really high MMR, that might change. But for the majority of people that are like getting into the game and learning it and they don't know every single trick about the game, I feel like the game actually has a lot of options for you as a player. Like you can find styles that you prefer to play, like depending on how you like to play. Like maybe you're aggressive, maybe you're some utility guy where you like doing these weird gimmicky plays. Maybe you're really defensive and you like sieging people. You know, there's a lot of ways you can play it, and they're all viable. To keep the game fresh, you have to try new things and take inspiration from what you see other players doing. Yeah, exactly. Alright guys, we're going into the last round. The final round.
Final round. I decided to start watching Vibe, and he actually explained this comprehensively, so I tried it out. You've been hooked. Nice. Yeah, it's a fun game, and I really hope this game also does more things with like team play. This game doesn't just have to be 1v1 all day either. If you're like someone who doesn't want to just play by yourself 1v1, you can still already play 2v2 in this game. And I feel like the 2v2 maps are interesting. I personally like them. I think they're fun. They're a little different. Like one of them is the same as a 1v1 board, but they're just side by side for 2 players. And then the other 2 are a little different, where it's like you have different placement of towers and where you start and shit. Based on like how like the board looks. Like there's a horizontal board and there's a vertical board, basically. Like there's a vertical board where everyone's like stacked on top of each other, and then there's a horizontal board where like there's no flank in the middle, so you have like your teammate is at one of your flanks. So it's fun. It's a good time. I think many of the players I used to watch early in the game have left. There was a lot of old guard who were really unhappy with the free unit change. Yeah, I feel like when they made all the 100 and 200 cost units free to research outside of a hacker and a rhino, I feel like that was a great change to the game. I think the game was kind of silly when you had to be so restrictive with your army, and literally like you're like, so back in the day, if I were to pick Sledgehammer and Marksman as a start, now I have these units, and it's like, oh, that's going to be my build all game, and I don't really have a choice about it, because if I want to get something else, it's like, oh man, I got to spend money to research a Mustang, and it's going to like, that's like a round right there. Like it's a commitment. I can't really just like do that cheaply. So you'd be spending too much money if you're just like buying everything. But they still have cost to unlock bigger units, like air units have cost to unlock. Anything above 200 has cost to unlock, and there are a couple units like Hacker, like I was saying, Hacker and Rhino that are 200 that do have a cost to unlock, because they're exceptional 200 units, I would say. They sometimes can be shut down and feel like a 200 unit, but they can also be exceptional at the same time. And kind of, I agree that they should be research costs on those two. Okay, we're fighting a Saber, and we're fighting a Arclight. We know what to do. We know what to do, guys. Do something like this. Just coming to say, good luck, have fun. See you later after the match. Take it easy, Gnosis. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, I respect the Sabers a little bit. Let's do device my HP. Actually, cancel that. Device all my damage. These are Sabers we're fighting. They're gonna one-shot my sledges anyways. But now my Arclights can hit harder. Or, sorry, now my Marksman can hit harder, is what I meant to say. Nice. Our marksmen are almost leveled up. They're close. Is I playing the final round of the tourney? Yeah, this is last round. I'm currently 4-2. Currently 4-2. Mass reduce overlord now. Deployment module. Maybe. No, it's okay. I do think we need chaff clear on the right, but I don't really necessarily want too much of this. Here, let's just do this. Let's do this. It's fine. Let's do a deployment module. I'll put it on the sledge. I'll try to be really cost efficient. I'll have the sledge on a collision course
with that Fang, and this one's gonna go to that Fang. Let's get 3 more, or 2 more marksmen. And now we have all quadrants covered, flank included, of weird stuff, and we're gonna have a bit of a stack going on. So I have a lot of damage. Let's get a crawler. Yep, 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 yep. These marksmen are gonna start pumping. They're gonna start pumping more fangs, so I actually do need to get more chaff clear. These marksmen are not gonna pump. They are, I repeat, they are not gonna pump. There's gonna be way too many fangs in the way. There's also a missile device on my sledge. That thing is dead. We're not pumping at all. Right side now is gonna have to have a problem here. Or right side's gonna have to clear everything now, because left side's gonna definitely dominate us. Marksmen are clear now. Marksmen are basically not chaff clear for me right now, but there's a world where I might still be able to get through it. Simply because the marksman can actually kill stuff and get through it before we're dead. But yeah, no, we're dead for big time. We're big time dead. Did not kill anything really. Yeah, I didn't turn on assault yet. If I turn on assault, I'm just gonna run into sabers and die. It's too early. Here, let's do a typhoon. Let's put a typhoon like this. No. Like this. I'm not actually going to play typhoons for real, but I am going to open this area with a typhoon so I can get rid of the chaff. I have no chaff clear, so this is awful. This is awful. Very awful. We'll take another... Cancel that. Get a Fang. Put a Fang like right here. A Fang can be in the front that blocks out a missile device. Also, put the Typhoon here. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm okay with this. Alright, Wasp. Wasp. Show us a strong tourney finish. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. Left side's gonna be okay. Right side, I'm thinking about maybe selling off my sledgehammer over here, getting another Typhoon, and putting the deployment module on a Typhoon instead. That's what I'm kind of thinking about doing, bro. That's what I'm thinking about. But we should be able to crush left side now. The Typhoons are gonna go crazy. And we just need to kill the Arclight, and then all these crawlers have like nothing that'll stop them. Nice. All the Arclights are dead. Please kill that saber quickly. Okay, a lot of these, all 3 of my device marksmen all leveled up. Or one of them's not deviced, actually. But still good. Still good. How'd the tournament go? This is last round. This is the very last game of it. It's still going. But it's going well. I'm 4-2. Currently 4-2. Vulcan Descent. I don't necessarily need it. I think I'm gonna skip. I don't want, like, that stuff is also expensive, dude. I don't really need it either. Let's get one more. Typhoon is again on this side. Same thing on this side, help out. Maybe put it like right there. So we can like cover the flank in case a wasp swarm comes in here. I think that's a little bit better. And then we'll get maybe a Fang squad in like the back mid. No, shit. Yeah, I have to. The marksman can I gotta put it here. I'll just put a missile device in my back mid. I don't want to have a wasp swarm actually break me open from the inside out. That sounds not good. Sounds really bad. Let's get damage for everybody. Okay, he didn't even go wasp, so that's cool. Or he like wasp swarm, I mean, where he like summons it in the back of my base. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. There's scorpions on the field. Marksman can be able to kill them. Marksmen have range as well, so they will kill them pretty quickly. Please kill the tower first. Oh, yes. Yeah, the marksmen are going to town right now so hard. They're going to town. Intensive training. Improved Sandworm. I'm not that afraid of Improved Sandworm, because again, I have a lot of DPS and Marksman, but I am a little bit light on DPS on the right side. So if he makes Sandworms this round and intensively trains it, I'm going to be scared. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to do an Elite Recruit. Triple Marksman. I'm going to do a Marksman upgrade. We now suddenly have a level 3 Marksman on the right side. We got another one here, and we got another one here. And now my Marksmen are just like... They're ready, dude. They're ready. Maybe move this sledgehammer to like right there. No missiles. Get damage. I'm okay with this. I feel like worms are coming. I do think worms are coming, and I'm done making marksmen now. I'm happy with the marksmen we have. Vulcan is coming, actually, so I'm really happy I'm not crazy going more chaff at the moment. You know, I'm glad I didn't just make 3 crawlers that round. Could have been bad. He's got extended range Vulcan as well. He's got a missile device. There's that missile device we're talking about. Come on, Sledge, set it off. Go get yourself killed and protect the marksman in the process. Some of the crawlers are going to die too, unfortunately. But we gotta instantly lock on. We instantly locked onto that scorpion over there, so that feels great. That means the Typhoon should live. At least one. So the wasp are dead. Some of the fangs might be dead. I might be able to kill that last saber with these marksmen. It's kind of scary. We're locking onto it. How's your run going? Good. We're 4-2. This is the last game. This is the last one. Laser sights. All right, I'll do a laser sight. I'll put it on I think left side marksman in the back. And this round, I think I'll give myself assault for real. And no, don't do that yet. It's too early to do that. Get elite marksman first. I think this board actually doesn't support it as well as I want it to. Let's get a couple more crawlers. I know he's got Vulcan, but I don't want to get missile deviced again. So now we have a crawler pack kind of entering the fight in every angle. And we have elite marksman now, so we have crazy good DPS and range on these things. Like this guy in the middle, these guys in the middle have almost 200 range right now. This guy's got 215 range. He almost reaches the Vulcan from where he stands. Let's actually missile out that Fang Squad so I can instantly latch onto that Vulcan right away. Oh god, he puts a barrier down. Oh yeah. All right, we got that barrier taken care of though right away. That's still not bad. These typhoons are getting kind of punished really quickly on the left. Now the crawlers are not dying. So yeah, next round will be assault mode. It hurts, it hurts. It hurts, it hurts. Did any marksman level up? Yes, you did, thank God. Somebody did. Alright. He doesn't have the greatest anti-air. So I think he also might go Raidens. That's very possible. But if he does go Raidens, we can kill them with Wraith. So let's go ahead and do Wraith here instead of Typhoons. As like a backup chaff kill. Let's get assault mode on my marksman now. Let's level this marksman twice. Twice, dude. I'm gonna sell my sledge and put that device on this Wraith. I'm gonna put this Wraith over here. I'm gonna have try to no, don't do it so close. Do it like right there. I think we just do backline Fang. Backline Fang to walk slow after the Vulcans die. We have our own shaft that walks out front. And then... maybe give myself HP. I don't really feel like taking a Wraith upgrade yet. I don't know what he's going to go for, but I like the HP. It makes my left side specifically way stronger. I don't think it's necessarily bad. Alright, go with that. Okay, he's got Raidens, and he's got crazy-ass range fire Vulcans. Wasp and range on Wraith could be a good choice, like a good combination together here. Need speed? I think speed will be good. I think speed will be nice. Speed will be great. Did the range guy? Oh, range guy leveled up. Oh, fuck yeah. I love a good range level. But we did see EMP can exist this round, so... let's try and not get EMP'd on my marksman. So we get quick reload. Get range. And I think I'm gonna do one more round. One more round of Fangs. That just come out and waste a bunch of time. And I'll put this Wraith a little bit further back this time. Alright, go with it. Go for it. I feel good. I feel good, guys. I feel good. This marksman has 170 range with assault. Let's go. Right side marksmen definitely kind of suck, though. They're struggling. They're struggling. He's got range on melting point. I'm about to... Next round, I think I'm going to probably add Stormcaller and just, like, fucking EMP his Vulcans. I could turn off range on them. And then make it harder for my chaff to die as fast. It would protect the marksman more. I could also just get, like... I mean, I could have gotten something big, but less appealing to do that now since melting points exist. But I think left side still is pretty scary. Left side marksman are gonna go kind of crazy here. Yeah, let's just get EMP Melter. Or, sorry, EMP Stormcaller. I think we'll be fine. Either that or we can upgrade our... Okay, there's Mustang here. Mustang also would be good here. Mustang would be great. Yeah, I'm gonna do Mustang. We'll do Mustang and Stormcaller together. This round, level up range device marksman again twice. Put a Stormcaller like right there. Put another Stormcaller like right here. Put another Stormcaller like right there. Get a Mustang right here. Maybe Mustang's more in the middle, to be honest. Like that. Maybe we sell off this Typhoon. It's kind of unnecessary at this point on the right side. EMP on my Stormcaller, range on Mustang, maybe range as well on Wraith. Range and speed for everybody. I feel like this could be pretty good. We have so much more chaff clear now. We have Mustang and Wraith chaff clear additions here for these shielded fangs. And then we have EMP Stormcaller that can turn off his tech. And then I guess we'll just play it extra safe. We'll just give myself a little bit of extra defense here to start the round off with. Alright, there's an oil. Nice oil. Alright, here we go. We're off and away. It's a dead Wraith on the right. Oh my god. Oh. I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh my god, I'm alive, guys. I'm fucking alive. Advanced power system or EMP? It's okay. Do advanced power system. Level this shit up. These Wraith are honestly like doing jack shit. I'm gonna sell off that Wraith right there. I'm going to, I almost want to just do this, honestly. I feel like overwhelming anti-missile. And then getting fire as well on top of that, and just doing this. Barrier. 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 Range and speed. Storm here. Storm here. A storm here. And maybe put my Typhoon right in the front like this, you know? Aggro everything on it. Get everything to converge like to the center of the board, and we'll just have this Typhoon back it up and then come out and help after. We also might bait out some fire missiles into the middle of the board too now. You can do it, Vi, for the boys! I'm trying, baby! I think we got it. Yep. Dude, our marksmen are just going to town. Oh, shit. Another round. Oh, damn. HP vol units, mass produced fortress. We'll do HP vol units. It's kind of a crazy upgrade, honestly. Let's get an oil. Let's put this oil, like, all over his army. Have these guys do the same thing again. Just back it out. Level my marksman. This marksman on the left is now going to be level 9. This thing has 100,000 health, 35,000 damage with quick reload, and 175 range. Make that 190 range. What a fucking beast. Give him another barrier. There's no oil this round. Let's get 2 fangs. Put a fang, like, over here. Put a fang, like, over here. Let's kind of get him to... Or cancel the second fang. Just do 1 fang. 1 fang here. Maybe move this typhoon like that. Come back this way. A little bit further back than that. Actually, it's fine. Just put it vertical. Honestly, dude, I'm just gonna do a couple more storms. I'm gonna level my storms again. I'm actually just gonna try to make sure I'm overwhelming anti-missile pretty hard. I didn't get speed, but it's okay. It's whatever. Alright, so we lit him on fire pretty hard right there, so that's nice. A lot of his chaff is dying. He's got anti-missile devices, but we just have so much missile. Oh my god, it's not over. Okay. Alright, baby. The Abyss is here. I mean, an Abyss is just like an easy choice. Just give the Abyss that shot right there, and that's instantly dead. I could also take missiles too to really pick off a lot of the fangs. I could also take some wasp. We could also sell off this wraith. Put a wasp in the front. Put like another wasp behind it. Put another wasp behind it. Give my wasp and my fangs all barrier right now so they'd all die slow. And I think I'll tell this Abyss to go like this. Try to push up the side into the tower that way. Get range and speed for everybody. Level the marksman. Alright, dude. Guys, this is it. This is it! Maybe put this Typhoon back over here. Try to help with the chaff a little bit. Just to get the marksman freed up. And... yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's drop a missile. I don't have it. It's okay. He's got siege mountains now. Well, I'm getting to that tower really fast this time because the abyss is there. And we're also avoiding the melting point. A lot of the DPS is actually dead. The swarm missile is actually getting to the tower and paralyzing it. Oh, baby. Oh, double paralyze. Oh, God. Oh. GG! Nice, dude. We got out. We made it. Level 9 marksman with almost 1 million damage on the left side. This super duper range device marksman doing 939,000 damage. Almost 940. Dude is a fucking beast. In one round, this abyss did almost 500k damage. What the fuck, dude? Jesus. Is level 9 max? Yeah, it is. It is. But GG, guys. GG! Does the damage stat count overkill? It does not. It's effective damage the unit does. Alright, guys. We got 9th place. I got 9th place, baby. Oh, yeah. Not bad. Top 10? I got top 10. We're getting more powerful. Weekend competition tournament, rank 9. Oh, yeah.